Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie Marone, a marketing consultant who works with small, mid-sized law firms and legal service providers. So I do a lot of free webinars and many of you have attended them. And for the most part, they are supportive environments with great audience participation. But I recently had a situation that was very unique and I want to share it with you guys. In this Zoom culture, in this virtual culture, things like this happen, I guess. So I'm always very open to inviting people who I don't know. And like I said, all of my webinars are free. You run the risk of letting yourself, be open to someone who's not necessarily the nicest. So here's what happened to me. Someone decided to write in the comments, which I check. I'm a one-woman shop, so I'm doing the tech, I'm doing the content, I'm answering questions and all that stuff. And this is what they wrote. Are you going to tell us how to use LinkedIn to generate leads? I don't care about QR codes. Actually, if you listen to the presentation, putting your QR code is actually a really smart thing when you're presenting because it facilitates networking. So the person then responded, I'm missing lunch for this. Okay, it's a free webinar and it's from your desk. Then they wrote, sorry, I thought this was about how to generate leads via LinkedIn. My bad. This sucks. Okay, when I saw that pop up on my screen, I just had to address it. And I don't usually address hecklers or haters, and I've never actually had one in my presentations, but I was seeing the chat kind of blow up and people were defending me, which I'm so thankful to the people on the webinar who came to my defense. But I said to the person, listen, I can see this chat, everyone can see your name, and you don't have to be here. This is a optional webinar, obviously. The person continued to write things about me, and eventually I think they left because the comments from the people on the webinar who know me were such that maybe this person is hangry or you provide a lot of value, etc. So I would just tell you, if this ever happens to you, to make light of it. And it's hard to just let the show go on, especially for me. I'm usually I'm usually unfazed by things like this, but it was so egregiously mean that I was like, oh my God. And it threw me for a little bit of a loop. And usually, like I said, things like this don't, because I present so much, but this was just very odd and mean-spirited. So I just tell you, take it with a grain of salt. Not everyone's going to like your content. Ignore them as much as you can, and hopefully people will come to your defense, which people did. And so don't let it stop you from being you. Don't let it stop you from doing what you love to do. And I love to teach, I love to present, and I will continue to do that. I have about 3 or 4 programs coming up, and hopefully I will block this guy from attending and won't have this situation again. So follow me at the socialmediabutterflyblog.com. Come to my webinars, but don't heckle me. Have a good day.